What's up guys, it's MTG Matt for you, and today we're back with my old camera setting because I like this more for the time being. And Omnath got banned. Yes. Do we have a diverse standard meta now? Maybe. At least there is a chance. So, since that's out of the way, let's do some experimentation. And I've got a really juicy Naya Control deck here for you guys. And it actually works quite well, and I'm super happy about that because I always thought that Naya Control is a cool archetype, but the meta never really seemed to allow for such an archetype, or there were not the right cards there. But I think now has come the time, and I really want to show this guys because it's really cool. So I want to present you first the main idea of this deck. The main idea of this deck comes from Rolling Vortex, which was the main reason I got the idea for this deck. It's new enchantment from Zendikar Rising, 2 mana, in red. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Rolling Vortex deals 1 damage to them. That's the important part. But let's also read the rest. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast the spell, Rolling Vortex deals 5 damage to the player. Okay. And you can pay 1 red, and your opponents can't gain life this turn. So, the important part here is the first 2 lines of text. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Rolling Vortex deals 1 damage to them, combined with the activated ability. And the idea for this deck is basically that we want to really play a control-y type of game, and eventually just kill our opponent passively in a way with Rolling Vortex. And because Rolling Vortex is going to deal 1 damage every turn to our opponent, and he can't gain life because of the activated ability, so the damage is basically guaranteed to stick, right? And but you might wonder now, well, isn't that also going to happen to ourselves, because Rolling Vortex also deals damage to ourselves? Yes, except we got Ruined Halo, another card I find really interesting. And now this card has its time to shine. It's too wide for enchantment from M21. As Ruined Halo enters the battlefield, choose a card name. You have protection from a chosen card name. So I can put down a Ruined Halo, choose as a card name Rolling Vortex, and Rolling Vortex won't deal damage to us anymore. Plus, this is never a dead draw actually, because basically use 1 copy for Rolling Vortex and the other 2 copies in the deck. We can use it against cards our opponent is playing. So that's pretty cool. So that's the basic idea of this deck. Control everything and Rolling Vortex loyalty keys our opponent. So how do we get there? Closest God of Destiny, another cool card I really want to try out for a while. And she basically does the same thing. So she costs 3 mana, is indestructible as all those gods. And the important part is, at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a land card, add red or green. Otherwise, you gain 2 life and Clovis deals 2 damage to each opponent. So Clovis has basically a similar purpose like Rolling Vortex. She deals damage to her opponent every turn, and she also gains us life, which is really good for us for survival. So this is basically the basic idea of the deck, and then all the rest there is to enable it. Namely, we've got Fire Emancipation. We deal more damage, so we can kill our opponent faster with the Rolling Vortex Clovis. And the other way we win this deck is Outlaw's Merriment. It's the 4-mana enchantment from Throne of Eldraine, which at the beginning of our upkeep, we choose 1 at random, create a red and white creature token with these characteristics, and you get a warrior, cleric, or rogue. But the important part is basically we control the board. We have Outlaw's Merriment out there, we have Rolling Vortex out there, and basically every turn we get free value while we control the board, and this way slowly kill our opponent. And it's just a very refreshing way of a control deck. You know, you have no counter spells or anything. You really you basically kill your opponent with damage, but not with creatures, or it's not like a creature based deck. So that's basically the main idea. We've got Outlaw's Merriment, Rolling Vortex, Fire Emancipation, and Clovis, and then the rest is there to enable us. Calyx, really happy to play this card because never really got to use it, but in his deck is excellent. His +1 can find us enchantments from the top of our library, and we have plenty of them because we got the Emancipation, we got the Merryman, we got the Clove with Banishing Lives, and so on. And the -3 can exile something. We basically always have enchantments on the battlefield, so that's no problem, and the -7 is basically irrelevant. Shatter the Sky, pretty self-explanatory, it's there to control the board. Also talked already about Fire Emancipation. Emeria's Call can occasionally give us some nice value, same goes for Shadow Skull Smashing. Got Mazemind Tome for card draw, very very important. Initially at this 2-mana slot I had Revitalize, but Revitalize didn't, you know, provide enough value, and with the Mazemind Tome we can draw more cards. And then finally we got a Mirth of Meletis, also just nice, finds us planes, gives us a wall, lets us gain life. And 4 Banishing Lights to deal with any stuff our opponent has, as well as 2 Bone Crusher Giants, just some really nice value, can occasionally remove a unit, and gives us a nice creature to put on the board. And yeah, that's the idea. Let's take a quick look at the sideboard. 3 Glass Cascades if you play against very aggressive decks to remove those small creatures. 4 Sorcerer's Spyglass. Surely this is way too much. Let's actually make it 3. Our deck gets super owned by Eugene, so we need a Sorcerer's Spyglass to counter Eugene. Acheron of Exclusion can actually go out, Felder Retreat. Yeah, this sideboard is a bit old. But Elspeth Conqueror's Death against Control Mirrors, it's very nice. And Healer's Intervention, I actually formerly had this in the deck against Omnath decks, but now it's still nice if your opponent plays stuff like Shark Typhoon. And actually what's missing in the sideboard is... what's it called? This fairy. Hushbringer. Hushbringer is actually missing. Let's put it in there. Yeah, Hushbringer just like if we encounter decks that rely a lot of ETBs and so on. That's the idea. Really hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy the videos. So let's play another best of 3. I'm having hope for this archetype. For Naya Control. You can keep that. Ooh. Nice. You definitely want to... Oh, it's actually gonna mill the Shatter here. So for a moment I was thinking about playing the Temple of Abandon to kill the Feast-Guild Enforcer with Shadow Skull Smashing, but obviously they hit the 8 cards in the graveyard, so can't kill those with 1 damage. Aha. Well, well, well. Can do it again, actually. Discard a card. Birth. I guess this matchup, the Hushbringer, I guess is pretty nice. Glass Caskets, obviously. try to kill the Enforcer. Okay. We block with the wall. Actually, the Ruined Halos are super good here. Okay. Shatter the Sky from the top. Give it to me. Actually, a Bone Crusher Giant is pretty good. Here's how I want to do it. I want to play this now main phase. So if he's got a Mystical Dispute, I could pay the 3 mana. And else, we just play the Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, okay. We're dead, right? Okay. First game we're dead, that's fine. So in this matchup we cut the Vortexes, we cut the Emancipations. Because we can easily win with Outlaws Merriman. We want the Glass Caskets. And guess the Hushbringers, right? Ruined Halos are, I think, pretty useful. You want to cut a Calyx for another Hushbringer. Yeah, Ruined Halo, if he just, you know, go Thieves-Guild Enforcer or something and he can't deal with the enchantment. And we go Soaring Thought Thief. You can just turn those cards off. Okay, so then we missed the Clothes is actually super nice because we can turn off. We can exile stuff from our own graveyard, so we slow down the advancement of our opponent, so to say. Someone give me an untapped land. No. Well, I think it's worth it. Play free life. Bone Crusher, bam. Okay, okay. Next turn we play a Stringer. Right, right. It's a land, so let's keep it. So he basically has to spend mana here to deal with the Hushbringer. Yeah. And we can... He still has no blue mana, so he can counter our stuff. I think if you play Clothes now, we can slow him down super hard. Because we are going to exile our own stuff from the graveyard. And then Banishing Light his stuff. And he can't... I don't think his deck has a way of interacting with an indestructible enchantment such as Clothes. There's no exile stuff or anything. We'll take our own graveyard and can actually exile lands. Yeah, let's exile lands. Get a red source of mana. Play the plains. Wait, he can't counter it, right? But since he can't counter it, just play the Outlaws Merriment. I think our opponent is pretty unlucky. Still has no blue mana. Apparently can't do anything. But still, we're just exiling our own graveyard. So let's exile this land. 5. And we just build our advantage here. Easy. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, I mean our opponent got so land screwed. I think we now can start exiling his stuff to damage him. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, easy. Okay, nice. Come on, it's impossible that he doesn't have another land. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just keep this as is. Nice. And we got a glass casket and a ruined halo. Actually need another white source of mana, so I'm gonna put this away. Oh no no no. That was pretty wrong. Playing this main phase. Yeah, maybe our opponent doesn't know because I didn't know either, but this has actually flash. I didn't realize how good this card actually is. Okay. Huh. Memories. Throw white sword of mana here. Calyx is nice. Hopefully it doesn't get milled. Okay, it doesn't get milled. Yeah, we're definitely playing Calyx here. Shocking the smashing in.
Fascinating new experiences.
Yeah, we used the fact that he was tapped out for a guaranteed Calyx. Man, yeah, Omnath got banned. Let's talk about this a bit. It's definitely good for standard, no question about that. I think meta was like 70% Omnath decks, which obviously is just nuts. But how could you say, it's just a bit scary how often Wizard of the Coast bans stuff, because they've done it a lot in the past year. See, I'm a fairly new Magic player, meaning that I play Magic for like 2 years now, I think. I played it back in high school, but not like seriously. I just had some cards, you know, to put together and play with friends, but never really got into the game deeply. And I got into the game deeply when MTG Arena came out, because before that I was playing a bit of Hearthstone. I was just hooked on card games, or that is digital card games. And then there was Magic Arena, and Magic had everything I was missing about Hearthstone, because in Hearthstone I was missing just the complexity and the freedom and the creativity you can have. So I'm a new Magic player, which means I don't have a reference to older times, but from what I've heard is that it's actually very unusual that things get banned that often as they are right now. And yeah, someone who plays the digital card game, it's not as hurting because obviously Omnath got banned, so I got just 4 mythic wildcards, right? But still, it would be nice if the meta is just, how could you say? Oh, wait, this is an artifact. Let me just finish my thought here real quick, or my turn. I don't think it's a good sign when every time something breaks or some card breaks the meta, it just got banned. It's just because I don't think it's a good way of approaching things. You should basically design cards in a way that they don't need to get banned, right? And I mean, of course I like that Omnath is banned now, because this allows for a more diverse meta, but this shouldn't happen in the first place. So what is my conclusion? I basically hope that in the future sets, Wizards is more conscious about the power level of cards and try to be, yeah, more cautious there. Because to be honest, let's say they had not banned Omnath, well, we would have had a meta with 70%, where 70% is the same deck. Just bullshit. Can't put it differently. Let's see. Yeah. What the hell? This is a 6-3. Let's try to play Clovis here. Okay. We already played the land, right? Yeah. So let's just end the turn. We have no 1-drop, so there's no reason to Maze Line Tome here. Put a stop here. The Shadow of the Sky.
Destiny draws me elsewhere.
Another tome is actually nice. Play a land. Actually, I want to draw cards because we don't have an enchantment. Guess we have to try to play Calyx here.
I was created for one purpose, restoring order to Theros.
I want to see if I can get a 2-mana enchantment to exile. Banishing Light. Well, we couldn't because you're the only artifact, so let's just try to draw a card. Oh, double Banishing Light. Okay, let's go. And double Maze-Mind Tome is actually also nice because they eventually gain us life. And again, our opponent has to decide, is he going face, dealing 8 damage, or leaving the Calyx on the board, right? Yeah, he's not.
Fate has forsaken me.
Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Which means I would actually like to draw a land next turn, I think. So I'm gonna use this tome to scry. Because we're going to double play Banishing Light. Oh. Well, opponent is giving us a lot of information. This means he won't be able to protect both these, and we got a Glass Castle. Okay. First Glass Castle. We can also try to play a land here. Nice. Sure. I think we can keep this because we got the 2 Maze-Mind Tomes. Because we can just scry and see what's on top. Don't want that, and then just draw into something useful. Such as Clothis. Man, those Maze-Mind Tomes are doing work. And we can just slowly start exiling our own library. But basically that 15 cards probably doesn't make sense to do that. I mean, it has Summoning Sickness, so... Okay. Nice. Let's go into the merriment here. Look at how much life we have again. And we can even play it? Woohoo! What a turn! What a turn. Okay. We don't have any more card draws, so Let's just try to win now. This can't block. Don't know what our opponent is trying to accomplish here. Nice. Okay. Okay. Seems to be going well here. Man, this new negator is super cool. Oh, yes. Wait, this is lethal, right? Oh, yes! Oh man, I love this deck. I have to play more of this deck. This is so cool. Man. That was annoying. That was annoying. Opponent goes first, and actually have a lot of tools to contest their opponent here. Nice.
Every thought matters.
Love me some Jace. I guess we banish that. Otherwise, he's getting too much value. Too much scrying. Ooh, we're getting a free. Oh no, we don't.
I'm doing my
Not yet.
best to try. What a refreshing thought.
Yes, I think we can. That. Then leaves the battlefield. So here's my line of thought. If he has another apparition, you can just shatter the sky next turn and, you know, get 2 3/3s. This way get more value. I think he has a counter spell, but we have nothing else to do with our mana. Okay, it's fine. So we're up against Azorius Control. Oh, nice. Another Clovis. Actually gonna wait with that. So that we have some protection against another mystical dispute. So we don't know yet, right? This is the first game, but I think. So I'm wondering, he might have a Dream Trawler, right? We could just preemptively Rune Hail the Dream Trawler, but I guess that's not necessary yet. Also, we got 2 Shatter the Skies right now. Oh. Yeah.
I have a lot to think about.
We can just try to shatter here. Actually, let's play the Clothis. We can pay for a mystical dispute. Not for an Athlon scatter. Well, that sucks, but okay.
Every problem has a solution.
Okay, let's see here. We're getting 2 free frees. Okay.
Where's the next puzzle?
Please, please, please need land here.
Don't be so friendly.
It's what I assume is.
Foolish mortals have unbalanced our world.
Clothis. Ah, do we want to Clothis here? I mean, 7 mana. It's nice to have 7 mana. Should we Clothis better?
The stars will light our way.
And I'm gonna play the Ruined Halo against just a Dream Trawler. Dream Trawler. But the main reason is really to have an enchantment under which we can exile the card typhoon. That's the main reason
Solving
here.
mysteries is my specialty.
Let's just do this now.
This will cease your meddling.
Let's try to play Clothis, God of Destiny. And I guess we pass. Oh, he didn't crack his Omen of the Sea.
Knowledge is a skeleton key.
Cherish what lives.
Ah. X equals 4.
Good time before bed to depart.
Reality is unreal.
The multiverse provides me with fascinating new experiences.
you
The
with?
patterned
Damn.
future appears before me.
Yes, plays actually against Eugene. Yeah, so this way we have another enchantment on the board for Calyx.
Ghost fire. My greatest creation.
So it's plus Calyx first here. Damn,
Clothis,
That's-
show me my path.
pretty unlucky. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this costs 8. Damn. Actually can't take this. Okay, let's get out of the first game. We have to adjust here, so cut the giants. We want spyglasses. Definitely. We want Elspeth Conquers a death. And we also want interventions. I actually think we want to win just with the vortex plays, and I think it's possible to do that. May cut 1 emancipation, 2 interventions. Actually, I want to have one more spyglass because the spyglass was killed. The Eugene was what killed us there. So I think a spyglass is reasonable. Can also turn off a Jace. Nice. We can work with that. It's also just super nice information to look at the opponent's hand. I'm actually gonna play the Crack Crown Pathway so that we can counter a Jurari disruption. Okay, what do you have here? Got a Jace. See, here got a disruption. Got an apparition. Okay, let's name Jace. Let's name Mirror Mage. Because now he's incentivized to, you know, get rid of this with the Skyclave apparition. So you have counter spells for days. Yeah. Yeah. And I actually want to try to play the Ruined Halo now. Because it doesn't really matter if he counters it. Well, actually, it's... This is actually nice. It's one neutralize less. Another smashing. I'd rather have some plays. I think we just wait here. You can actually wait and can actually just wait him out until he plays his Shark Typhoon or his Skyclave Apparition or whatever. I mean, we turn off his Jace. Well, we can attempt to cast Maze Momentum. Nice. Draw a card for maybe. Nice, we get a land. We don't want that. We just chill. Okay. Like that. And we just chill again. I think next turn. No, we just chill. Yeah, we play this. We know he's going to counter this. But that's cool for us. This way we get another counter out of his hand. Yeah. And right now we actually have card advantage due to Mastermind Tome. So that's cool. Actually have card advantage. Play a mountain. And you know what, actually, if he has another counter spell, I want to bait him here. Can still just counter the disruption. That's fine. As I said, we are in card advantage in a way. There's the Typhoon. This is an Essence Scatter, so alright, we know he has no counter spells open. Let's draw a card first. Let's actually look at his hand. Oh, there's Eugene. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bam. Bam. Don't wanna cast the Mirror's Call. Sure, go ahead. Who cares? I'd rather have the 2 angels. Rather have the 2 angels. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This costs 7, that's fine. Got the Calyx. Quite like the Calyx actually. Because this can give us card advantage. You can even counter a mystical dispute. Ooh. Okay.
I am a scion of Clovis, the furious god of fate.
Well, let's get the vortex going.
Return to your place, interloper.
Now we just need our rune halos. So if Jace's turn off, his Eugenius turn off. Oh, look at this! We know his whole hand. We know his hand. Let's go. Man, Source of Spyglass MVPs right here. And if he can't even deal with the Calyx, we just, you know, keep drawing cards here. Oh yes, Clovis is just what we want here. Oh yes!
I am blessed by Nyx.
Okay, he can counter the Clovis, but I guess then we got a Clovis in the bin. Which means we can get it back with Elspeth Conquest Staff or something. And if you play the Runed Halo, let's attack first. Aha! What? He blocked? Well, this is cool because now I can play the Root Halo against our Roiling Vortex. Roiling Vortex. Cool. Okay, we're protecting against Eugene, against Jace, and against Roiling Vortex. So we actually just need to wait now. All we need to do is wait, remove any Shark Typhoons or stuff like that. And that's basically it. I think this is our only Fire Emancipation, right? Which means this is going to be pretty slow. But we can wait. We can just wait. And the awesome thing about these small enchantments is that they are so small, right? So they can be targeted by Elspeth Conquest Staff. However, sure, they can be targeted by the Apparition. What is he targeting? Okay, that makes sense. He was targeting the one restricting Eugene. That makes sense. Let's think. He could have a counter spell. I have to keep that in mind. Let's Calyx first. What do we take? think I'm gonna take this one.
Look skyward and receive the gifts of the gods.
Let's test this wave first for some kind of counter spell. Okay. Spyglass first in case he's got a mystical dispute. Okay, he doesn't. He does not. Now the thing is, we actually should try to end the game because if you got another apparition that can get rid of really, well, maybe we got the Elspeth Conqueror's Staff. So at least I know that we should not cast Emeria's Call now. What information we have. So it's gonna use the Eugene, we're gonna Elspeth him. Maybe we should just bust the Calyx here to get an additional card. Oh, Roiling Vortex is nice. We all win
I am
condition.
blessed by Nyx.
Now what's bad is that this is one Halo and another one is in the bin, so we only got one, like another one. But okay, so it protects us against the Roaring Vortex, but if we get a Clovis back, we are gaining more life than we lose, so it's fine. So I suppose playing Eugene, yes. That was to be expected. Nice thing is he also exiles his Skyclave version, so we don't have to take care of that.
All creation can be undone.
That.
I learned much today.
I actually kind of want to rush killing him. As long as we have the chance here. So let's put down the Vortex. I hope he doesn't have another Eugene. Ah!
An opportunity to act rashly is a
Come
chance
on.
to fail.
Can't even use Emeria's Call here.
You are too dangerous to roam.
Because the Angel has 0 CMC. So I can just exile them all the time.
My flames burn beyond perception.
Okay. We need a Banishing Light or something like that. More land. Nice. Let's just shatter here. Ugh. Actually, don't know if we have any win conditions left. So one Clovis is in the bin. Okay, we got Clovis. That's fine. Clovis can win us the game. Yeah, Eugene is a big problem.
Do not ignore my draconic talent.
Okay, let's actually, if possible, I want to cast Vanishing Light and the Mirror's Call.
My research has concluded.
Oh. Okay, Angels versus Angels. Oh, this is super nice. So even if he plays another Eugene, can exile him and then eventually get our Clovis back. Oh my god, what is this game? Yes. That's actually in a way good because this way we can actually exile him.
My flames burn beyond perception. I no longer wish to stay.
Can he get something back? Oh, he can get an apparition back. Man, these apparitions are so annoying. Shatter the sky. No, we don't need land. Oh. Oh. So let's think. If he gets back a Skyclave apparition, he's gonna use it on Spyglass, which means he can cast a Jace. Which means he is gonna get more cards. And he can exile a Clovis. But actually no, he can because this is gonna enter first. The question is, should I destroy Elspeth and this way he can get a Skyclave apparition and can get a Jace, or keep the intervention against the Shark Typhoon? So this was our last Elspeth Congress staff. There is one Banishing Light. And wait, we still got 3 Banishing Lights in the deck. Given that we got 3 Banishing Lights in the decks, I think let's destroy this. Just makes it so that we might have no plays next turn. Yeah. So let's think. So we got 1 Clovis in the graveyard. So we still got 2 more in the library, which means I actually want to get Calyx. Because this can draw us cards. Nice.
Look skyward and receive the gifts of the gods.
Okay. Okay, let's exile his apparition so he can't get them back. Also, we got a Banishing Light, which is awesome. With
Clothis, show me my path.
then we might be able to ultimate the Calyx. Other apparition is gone too. Yes.
The patterned future appears before me.
Oh my god, are we actually winning this? Please. Yes! Oh my god, what a game. What a game. Oh. What a game. I think I actually want Hushbringers against those apparitions, right? Because they're super annoying. Oh, what a game, man. Damn. What a game. Let me get something to drink here. Okay. Ooh, double of the spyglass is super cool. Triple is probably a bit much. I think we're gonna lead with the spyglass again. There is a Dream Trawler. Now, Dream Trawler is good news in a way because you can completely shut off the Dream Trawler with a Ruined Halo. Plus, he can't gain life because of Vortex. Wait, I actually have to Google this. This guy's name is Mirror Mage, right? Jace Mirror Mage. Yes. Okay. Well, our opponent only has lands, which is super nice for us. So actually want to play the Hushbringer here against potential Skyclave Apparition. Oh, this deck is so cool, man. There's so many answers in white, like so many tax effects. Okay, I mean, we're uncontested so far, so let's try to cast the Calyx. We might have has a counter spell, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's try again. Okay, that's a bit sad, but we actually need an answer for Dream Troll. I mean, we have it. It's Ruined Halo so far. I don't know if... How does this work actually? If I have Ruined Halo out and protection against Dream Trawler, can he attack at all? Or do I just not take damage? I think he can attack, right? Unfortunately, he can. Let's get our bursts out of the way. Okay. Let's name Dream Trawler. Easy. No attacks. Yeah, I wonder if he can still attack. I think he can. Yeah, unfortunately he can. So he's still drawing cards. Let's try to look at the sand here. Or not, okay. We're actually not in a great position right now. We would need something... Oh, I actually should have attacked. We need something like a Mason Tome. Where's the vortex? Try to play the vortex here. Could find a yeah, getting counter spell. Yeah.
Unutilized knowledge is rotting fruit.
Man, Eugene is such bullshit.
Can be undone.
Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So unfortunately, this is not 6. But at least we can kill Eugene. What?
Has never stopped me.
He just discarded a card for fun? Yeah, I guess we're not coming back from this anymore. Okay. Okay, so I think I had some really good learnings from this matchup, and that is we should definitely put the what's it called? Crack Plate Bailoff? Is it called like that? Bailoff. Crack Plate Bailoff. We should put this into the sideboard against control matchups. 100%. Maybe Lasilio's interventions. Yeah, this would have helped us a ton in this matchup because it's even CMC, so it's even 7 CMC. Which means that if Eugene wants to exile it, it just kills itself. Yeah. Okay, this is an important adjustment to make.